Here is my audience. I have TJ, Steve, Corey, Colton, Amanda, and Jeremy. Hello, and good evening. My name is Johnny O'Neill. I'm a 46-year-old recovering awkward person. I married my best friend and co-conspirator, Amanda O'Neill. We have 3 beautiful children, 1 girl and 2 boys, and I support this little family unit as the world's best construction operator. I get to play with Tonka toys for a living. My story begins in 1998, 3 days after Christmas. I was driving home from a grocery store with my best friend and co-pilot, Doug. As we approached the 4-way stop sign, we noticed a blue minivan approaching at our right. We approached the stop sign, stopped, and looked to our right, and the van was full of girls. I nervously made eye contact with the driver and gave her an awkward wave. Well, as we coasted through the stop sign, my buddy Doug turns to me and says, "Dude, did you see all those girls wave at me?" I said, "Yeah," chuckling. "You know, Doug, they must have thought you were cute." Well, I started thinking about it, and I wanted to find out who that green-eyed girl was behind the driver's seat. I asked around, and I found out who she was, and I met up with her after a high school basketball game and took her out for ice cream, our first date. 5 years later, we got married. 3 years after that, we had our first child. Courtney, 25, is my oldest. Her mother and I split up shortly after she was born, and I met Amanda a few months after that, and I introduced her to my beautiful daughter, and Courtney's had a bonus mom ever since. She lives in Reno, she's married, and has a child of her own, which makes me and Amanda happy grandparents. Our 2 sons, they can be a handful and quite rambunctious at times. Corey, our 17-year-old, is a senior in high school, and he's very athletic. He's played multiple sports since he was age 5. This year, he is interested in becoming a 144-pound state champion. And he's got a real good fighting chance. Jeremy, our youngest, is a sophomore, 15 years old, in drama class, and absolutely loves movies. From filming and directing, and most of all, watching on the couch with a bucket of popcorn. I support this family unit as a construction equipment operator. That's right, I get to play with Tonka toys, and it's a lot of fun. Anything that's yellow, from a bulldozer to a backhoe, from a loader to a crane. I started working at the Nevada test site in 2005, and I got crane certified in 2012. I've made a very decent living as a construction operator, and I've made a lot of happy memories with my friends and family. Which leads me to what I've come to realize as I wrote this speech. I found that I'm quite happy, and I think you can be too. You see, as I was writing this speech, I come to a realization that I have found the key to happiness. And that key is marrying the girl that you love, raising beautiful kids, and finding work that brings fulfillment and joy. Everything we do is in pursuit of that happiness. From the clothes we buy, the food we eat, and the people we pal around with. We try to find what makes us happy. Before I close this speech, I want to ask you, what makes you happy? Thank you and good night.